Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going deep into the wild sweeping story of Alberta. From the ancient indigenous homelands to fur trade crossroads, from railway pioneers to prairie boom towns, and the dramatic political forces that transformed this land into one of Canada's most powerful provinces. Get ready, this is a real Alberta story. So long before Europeans arrived, the land we now call Alberta was home to indigenous nations, whose histories go back thousands of years. Archaeologists tell us people have lived here for over 11,000 years, with cultures evolving through hunting, trade, and vibrant societies long before written records. Key people included the Blackfoot Confederacy, which are the Siksika, Pagan, Blood, Kainai, the Tsuut'ina, Cree, among others, all with rich traditions tied deeply to these lands. In the mid-1700s, Europeans fur traders ventured across the eastern plains, following river systems like the North Saskatchewan, Peace, and Athabasca prime routes for beaver pelts destined for Europe. Two giant fur trade powers, the Hudson's Bay Company and the Northwest Company, competed fiercely here. And by 1821, they'd merged, giving the merged company control over massive swaths of territory. This land was part of Rupert's Land, an enormous region governed by the Hudson's Bay under charter from the British Crown until 1870, when the Canadian government bought it and folded it into the new Northwest Territories controlled by Ottawa. With the West now Canadian territory, Ottawa wanted settlers. The Dominion Lands Act 1872 offered cheap homesteads, and soon Americans, Eastern Canadians, and Europeans began pouring in. The arrival of the Canadian Pacific Railway in the 1880s, reaching Calgary in 1883, was a major game changer. Prairie towns blossomed, grain farming boomed, and the population exploded. One cool example, Leduc, now a significant city near Edmonton, began as a stopping place on the Calgary-Edmonton stagecoach line, first called Telford's Place, named after settler Robert Telford. In 1882, the federal government carved out the District of Alberta, part of the Northwest Territories, and named it for Princess Louise Caroline Alberta, Queen Victoria's daughter. Local demand for political autonomy grew. Should Western Canada be one giant province? Many, including Northwest Territories Premier Sir Frederick Hutain, said yes, proposed the province of Buffalo. But Ottawa, under Prime Minister Sir Wilfrid Laurier, chose a different path. Split the prairie districts into two provinces, Alberta in the west and Saskatchewan to the east, drawing a north-south line that still serves today. The Alberta Act passed on July 20, 1905, officially creating the province, and at noon on September 1, 1905, Alberta entered confederacy with Edmonton as its capital. Alexander Cameron Rutherford became Alberta's first premier and immediately set to work building schools, telephones, and rail lines within the new province. Before oil, Alberta was all about wheat, and settlement grew so fast that between 1901 and 1911, the population leapt from about 73,000 to almost 375,000. But the story didn't stop there. The discovery of oil near Turner Valley in 1914 and later the massive Leduc No. 1 strike in 1947 near the town of Leduc turned Alberta into an oil powerhouse. Towns like Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, and Red Deer became important regional hubs. Fort McMurray later emerged as the gateway to the Athabasca oil sands. This combination of agriculture, energy, and a rugged frontier spirit has given Alberta a strong provincial identity, one that sometimes even fueled debates about autonomy and its relationship with the rest of Canada. So there you have it, from indigenous homelands and fur trade outposts, through railways and homesteads, to a thriving province rich in resources and cultural diversity, Alberta's story is one of transformation, resilience, and controversy, and it continues to evolve today. If you found this compelling, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what piece of Alberta history surprised you most. I would like to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next video.